Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some of the most controversial experiments in history. These are the studies that push the boundaries of science and ethics, sometimes with consequences we're still grappling with today. From the depths of human behavior to the frontiers of physics, we'll explore the how and the why, the right and the wrong of scientific pursuit. Buckle up, it's going to be a thought-provoking ride. Imagine a baby, just 9 months old, subjected to an experiment that would shape his life and the field of psychology forever. That was little Albert, and his story is as tragic as it is scientifically significant. Psychologists at Johns Hopkins University, led by John B. Watson, wanted to test the idea of conditioned fear. Their method, exposing Albert to a series of stimuli, initially a white rat which he showed no fear of, paired with a loud, jarring noise. The result? Little Albert developed a phobia not just of white rats, but of anything remotely similar, furry objects, white beards, even Santa Claus. This experiment, while groundbreaking in demonstrating classical conditioning, raises serious ethical concerns about psychological harm and informed consent, especially when it comes to the most vulnerable among us. World War II was a time of immense global conflict, but also a dark chapter in the history of scientific ethics. In Japanese-occupied Manchuria, a covert biological and chemical warfare research unit known as Unit 731 was conducting horrific experiments on human subjects, mostly Chinese and Soviet prisoners of war. These weren't just test tubes and petri dishes, we're talking vivisections without anesthesia, frostbite experiments, even deliberate infections with deadly diseases like the plague. The scale of suffering is unimaginable. What makes it even more disturbing is the post-war deal struck immunity for the Unit 731 researchers in exchange for their data. Was this a necessary evil in the face of the Cold War, or a morally reprehensible bargain? Chapter 3. The Humanzee, blurring the lines of species. The idea of a human-chimpanzee hybrid might sound like something out of science fiction, but it's a concept that has been explored, albeit shrouded in controversy. In the 1920s, Soviet biologist Ilya Ivanovich Ivanov attempted to create such a hybrid, driven by a desire to prove evolutionary links and perhaps push the boundaries of what's scientifically possible. His experiments, involving artificial insemination of chimpanzees with human sperm, were met with ethical outrage and ultimately deemed unsuccessful. The very notion of a humanzee challenges our understanding of species boundaries, raising profound ethical questions about the creation of life and our responsibilities to beings that blur the lines of what we consider human. Chapter 4. The Milgram Experiment. Shocking obedience. Imagine being told to administer electric shocks to another person. Would you do it? Most people would say no. But Milgram's experiments at Yale revealed a disturbing truth. Participants, believing they were in a learning experiment, delivered shocks to a learner. These shocks weren't real, but the actor's cries were convincing. Surprisingly, most continued even at dangerous levels, because an authority figure told them to. Milgram's findings exposed the power of authority and the ease of persuading ordinary people to commit cruelty. Chapter 5. The Large Hadron Collider, Existential Fears and Scientific Reassurance. The Large Hadron Collider is a marvel of modern science. Some feared it could create black holes that would devour the Earth. Respected physicists raised concerns about potential risks. The scientific community explained that any black holes created would be microscopic and evaporate almost instantly. The LHC has become a symbol of scientific progress, unlocking the secrets of the universe. Initial fears highlight the importance of open dialogue between scientists and the public. Outro: the ethical imperative. Thanks for watching. If you found this video intriguing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of science and ethics. See you next time.